What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another Bobby Reacts video. Today, I brought two of my close friends. I know you guys have been seeing the videos I've been posting about trying to learn more about this crazy sport called soccer, or y'all call it football. And, you know, I'm an American. I played
soccer.
Yeah, that's true.
There's only one thing that's football. That's American football. NFL, baby.
As you can see, that's even better. We brought two Americans who have a background in football to watch this video. And today's video we're reacting to is all rules of soccer, basically. So every rule we need to know about soccer so we can understand it better. What do y'all think?
Hey, man, I mean, I don't know much about soccer at all. So
Any expectations?
there's no expectations. What expectations do I need to have? I don't watch this sport, but let's put it on.
What about you?
I have some expectations. I know a little bit more than the guy who has no brains over there.
I know what I bet on. You know, what I know from soccer is what's on
And he loses a lot, so
what's
just
on
play the video.
FanDuel is what I know about soccer.
Hey, man, let's get straight into it.
Aim. At its core, football is simple. Score more goals than the other team. Each team tries to move the ball down the pitch and into the opponent's goal using any part of the body except the hands or arms. Goalkeepers are the only exception, but more on them later. The team with the most goals at the end of the match wins. If both teams score the same number of goals, the game is a draw, unless it's a knockout match, in which case extra time.
I mean, bro, I
penalties
know
may
this.
decide the
Like,
winner.
No, it's gonna keep going.
All right,
First, let me ask you this: how many players are on a football field, on a soccer field, on each team?
on each team?
you just talk like you know everything, so go ahead.
Not, but it's obvious saying who scores the most goals
Bro, this
wins.
is the
We
intro
know
of the
that.
video, bro. It's not even the full video.
How many people on the field?
Yeah. Do you think
7 per team.
7 per team?
What's that? 14 people on the field. Oh wait, no, I can see right there. Wait. That's 6.
No, bro. It's 11
Just
on
play
11.
it. Hey, bro,
It's 11 on
Let's just
11?
keep going. Yeah, let's keep going.
Oh, snap.
Kickoffs. Every football match starts with a kickoff.
I don't know about the coin toss though. No, that's new to me.
Neither. I usually thought they just like, I thought the home team started off always or something like that. That's crazy, though. I didn't know they had a whole coin toss. Okay, soccer, y'all looking more like American football.
You'll see them after every goal and at the start of the second half and extra time if needed. Fouls. Football might be physical, but it's not a free-for-all unless your name is Pepe. If you go in too rough or play dirty, expect the ref to blow the whistle. A foul happens when a player does something unfair or dangerous like kicking, tripping, or pushing an opponent, jumping into someone recklessly, holding or pulling shirts, sliding in and missing the ball completely and making contact with the player. It's not about stopping all contact, it's about keeping the game safe and fair. Depending on how serious it is, the ref gives a free kick to the other team, or even a penalty kick if it happened inside the box. Yellow and red cards. In football, referees don't just blow whistles, they pull out cards.
Yeah,
The
I
yellow
don't know
card is a warning.
but this yellow and red card stuff is like I just know like whenever I've bet on somebody and they get a red card or a yellow card, I'm screwed.
From what I know, I mean, he's probably gonna he'll explain.
Oh, it's right
actually.
there on the
He'll
screen.
explain it.
It's
So
right
he-
there on the screen. So yellow card is warning.
Yeah, yellow card is like
Yeah, but so like what yellow card like slow the game down, like slow the momentum, like what it
Kinda.
And I mean, yeah, and it's like a flag, like in football, like
Yeah, so every
It's
time
based like a
someone gets a
flag.
yellow, like the momentum goes down.
because like if for
Yeah.
example if it's like they're attacking trying to score and then
it's basically like a drive in football.
Yeah.
Like if you're like you get 2 catches like down the field and then there's a flag, it resets it. So
And-
the momentum's gone.
think
So-
of a red card as an ejection because you're just out of there, and you can't play the next game.
Yeah,
So
red
you-
card is
that's why
you
I
get
put the
ejected for
games.
red card.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the thing is, I also
I thought it was just one game. You just get one game
it was
after.
one game, yeah,
Yeah.
next game. And
You said 2 games.
I bet I'm tripping then. And then I think for yellow card, if you get one yellow card one game and another yellow card the next game, that counts as a red card for the other game. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think I could be wrong. We'll see it.
It tells a player, that was too much, don't do it again. Things like reckless tackles, time wasting, or arguing with the ref can earn a yellow. If a player gets 2 yellow cards in one match, that automatically becomes a red card, and they're sent off. They can't be replaced, so their team plays with 1 less player. A straight red card is even more serious. That's for violent or dangerous behavior. Think 2-footed tackles, deliberate handballs to stop a goal, or aggressive conduct. The card system keeps
You get a
players
red card
in
for a
check.
handball?
One bad decision can...
Nah,
If it's on purpose.
really?
Yeah, if you like
Purpose.
they just showed like
when
when Luis Suarez saved the
Didn't he? Oh,
no, he blocked the goal with
I
his
think if
hands.
it's a goal,
He's like
scoring up.
he's like a regular player, but he act like the goalie and he blocked the shot. And you can't like that was
you
like
get a
too
red card
much.
for that, so you get kicked out the
Yeah,
game.
because it's basically like a goal right there. And it was a
Yeah,
red card
yeah.
and a penalty. He got
Yeah.
kicked out and everybody hated him. I think he was playing it was a team from Africa. It's a team from Africa.
Ghana.
It might have been.
No,
I just know they all hate him.
Bit someone, I think.
I just know they all hate
Let me
him.
in
I
the
know it's an
comments.
African team.
What I was gonna say too is, for example, imagine what I like about the red card joint. Imagine like in like football or basketball, if you get ejected, you can't sub somebody in, so y'all 1 man down.
Yeah.
That makes it so much more crazy. So if you're playing 10 on 10, 11 on 11,
You're paying 10 on 11.
10 on 11, and then it's like everyone has to make up for that player.
So you don't do subs until the next half.
No, you can't. Sub
there's
that
no
player out.
subs
He's
at all.
gone.
The team plays with one less player. A straight red card is even more serious. That's for violent or dangerous behavior. Think two-footed tackles, deliberate handballs to stop
Think about
a
that,
goal,
Bobby.
or
Violent or
aggressive
deliberate
conduct.
behavior. So when we play basketball, violent or
Players in check
deliberate
as one bad
behavior.
decision can
That's ejection.
That's
That
ejection.
sounds interesting. Does that sound familiar to you at all? Violent or deliberate
He thinks when we play
behavior?
basketball. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think soccer was physical, but I've seen some videos. People getting tackled crazy.
It's like on the basketball court, right? Like when I go for a layup,
That's
And
not-
then-
I think.
and then Bobby sends an elbow straight to my
Let's
ribs.
actually settle this here. Let me know in the comments. I think basketball is the softest sport out of all of them. Agree or disagree?
John Jones said that's probably the softest sport too. I don't think it's a
Out
soft
of the
sport.
big three, like soccer, basketball, football, I think soccer.
Yeah.
basketball
I
is
mean-
Yeah, I mean, I compared to those two, yeah.
I don't know. I think soccer's pretty soft.
No, bro.
No,
They
the flopping in basketball and soccer are actually like pretty bad.
Yeah,
I
but
think
both of
soccer's
them.
way worse.
Nah, both of the floppings are
No,
pretty bad.
flopping and soccer is out of control.
Yes, but they're still
That
gonna
is
hit
true.
a
They
lot.
sit there
They're
and
still
they
gonna
just
get
sit
hit
on
a
the
lot.
ground.
But,
I just saw Mbappe flop like 2 days ago, and it was extremely bad.
but flopping
no one even touched
basketball
him.
is like people barely get touched.
Yeah, but they don't sit there on the ground and just
Like think about it.
like-
If someone
Oh,
gets
some of
hit-
them do.
if
I've
someone
seen
gets-
LeBron like
But
I've seen
but
LeBron
soccer,
cry a
they
couple
make it
times.
like a trend.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
now that you're getting penalized for flopping in NBA.
You get penalized in soccer too.
Nah, you don't.
No,
SGA was flopping all year last year, and he's known for flopping, and he didn't get
No,
penalized.
he's outrageous. No, SJ is outrageous.
I think in the
I
NBA,
agree with
there's
that.
like if you're a big player, they might let you slide.
Yeah,
I think
I would
so.
say that. That's true. I think if you're a big player in basketball, you get a pass.
But generally, the whole sport as basketball, like literally, if someone hits you in basketball, it's flagrant. They get ejected. Soccer, you still can get hit for real, stepped on, ankles. You know what I'm saying? Shoulders. Like, I think basketball is the softest out of all three, in my opinion.
I don't know. You landed
yeah,
on
because you
grass.
can't really bump into
You can't
people
do nothing
in
in
basketball.
basketball.
That's
It's
true.
flagrant.
I think I've seen.
You can't bump into
I've seen
people.
worse injuries in NBA than soccer.
That doesn't mean it's softer.
Nah, I don't
Well,
think
if you
it's-
break
We're
your
gonna watch
leg
it, actually, we'll watch some
Girl,
videos.
you driving that paint on Giannis or Shaq or whatever.
The most you get
on
is
Shaq,
shoulder,
we're just talking about regular
I'm
basketball.
talking about regular basketball. So are driving that paint.
You
on-
just pick
on-
the best two
driving
players
that
in the.
paint on Giannis, and what's gonna happen to you?
We're getting caught in a circle.
That's the best
No,
top.
no,
Five,
but
that's
I'm
top
saying,
five
like, if
players
we're
in the
talking about
world.
Soft, right? NBA, they got some big boys in NBA, right?
Yeah,
You
like
look
that.
at soccer, and they got people that look like Bobby. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Hey, let us know in the comments what you guys think of that. But let's continue. This guy's Bobby.
keeps players in check as one bad decision can hurt the whole team. The goalkeeper is the only player on the pitch allowed to use their hands, but only in a specific area, their own penalty box. Inside that 18-yard area, they can catch, punch, or parry the ball using their hands, arms, or body to stop it from going into the net. Outside the box, they're just like any other player. No hands allowed. The goalkeeper's job? Protect the goal with everything they've got. Handball. In football, using your hands or arms to touch the ball is usually a big no-no, unless you're the goalkeeper as mentioned previously. A handball happens when a player deliberately uses their hand or arm to control, block, or direct the ball. It doesn't have to look intentional. As long as your arm is in an unnatural position or gives you an unfair advantage, it can still be called. That's why you'll see players running with arms tucked in or behind their backs when defending. The line between accidental and deliberate can be a bit blurry, but refs and VAR try to make the...
Speaking of handballs and all that, the goalkeeper, like in soccer, is basically the tallest player on the field, usually. Because soccer, anyone could be any height for real. But usually the goalkeeper has to be tall to protect the goal because they're the biggest, you know what I'm saying? And for handballs, you know when people say like natural extension or something like that?
Mm-hmm. No. What do you mean?
They probably explain it. But usually, you know how like by accident, if you get the ball gets kicked at your hand,
Oh yeah.
it might not be handball because it's natural.
That's what
movement.
I was telling you. Like when you're like blocking the goal intentionally,
if it's
that's a card.
Interesting.
More on them later. Penalty kicks. A penalty kick is one of the biggest moments in football. It's just one player versus the goalkeeper from 12 yards out. Penalties are awarded when a foul or handball happens inside the penalty box. It doesn't matter how minor the contact is. If it's a foul in the box, the ref points to the spot. The ball is placed on the penalty mark, and only the kicker and the keeper are allowed in the area until it's taken. The goalkeeper must stay on the line until the ball is kicked. No jumping off early. It's a high-pressure moment that can change the entire game. You'll see nerves, mind games, and sometimes dramatic celebrations or heartbreak. Some matches are even decided by penalty
That's crazy. That is
where
true.
teams take turns shooting from the spot until there's a winner. Offside.
Actually, before low key, I think like soccer's penalty like shootouts are one of like the best like one-on-one things in all sports. If you think about it,
One-on-one?
because like, if you think about it, like
And all sports.
one of the best one-on-one moments, like literally, bro. For example,
You guys boxing.
in football, there's
you got
no one-on-one.
MMA.
No, I would say no. It's definitely better than.
Tell me some.
in
one-on-one.
basketball, there's no one-on-ones. Like for example, like if there's a foul or something,
No, so
you
you call
one-on-one
ISOs.
versus a player, and
Yeah.
it's either
ISOs
you
in
or him.
basketball.
Yeah,
No, I know,
but
no, no.
there's no like.
And all sports.
You
all
still
sports
calling it
is running the
ISO?
ball, maybe.
If you call it ISO, there's still like other players on the
Yes,
court, and they
yeah.
can still
you
get
got,
help
You got
defense.
receivers versus corners. You got
It's safety help, bro.
Yeah, you still get safety.
I'm
help.
talking about like for example, if I foul you, and it's like
But
it's
low-key,
me
it's
versus
like
you.
a free goal almost every time that like they do these.
It's a
games.
50. Well, yeah, it's like
It's not even 50-50,
it's-
bro. It's like
it's-
80.
it's-
yeah, it's like 80-20.
the
So
shooter has a better advantage, but you know
Yeah.
nerves get in the way, bro. Imagine like for your country on the
Imagine
line.
the nerves on the goalie too.
Huh?
Now imagine the nerves
Oh,
on the
on
goalie.
both. That's what I'm saying.
Because that goalie probably getting scored on.
because he's probably getting scored on. He
I can't
knows
compare that
that
event to any other sport besides like what. I think there's one in like hockey or something.
he might know. I
Do you
don't
know
know.
that? Is it hockey one-on-one?
They have shootouts.
Oh,
I think they have shootouts now.
Yeah, they might.
I like that though. I like that. I like that.
How would I know? I don't watch hockey.
You just like the
You
type.
talk about hockey all the time.
When the heck do I talk about hockey?
But anyways, let's keep going. Offsides.
The offside rule is football's most misunderstood law, but it's there to keep the game fair. A player is offside if they're closer to the opponent's goal than both the ball and the second last defender at the moment
Huh?
their teammate passes the ball to them. If that happens, the ref stops play and gives the ball to the other team. It doesn't matter where they end up, it's all about where they were when the pass was made. You're not offside if you're in your own half. You're level with the second last defender. You're behind the ball when it's played. It's not a foul, just a positional mistake, but it can ruin a great attacking move. That's why attackers time their runs carefully and defenders try to step up and catch them offside. Think of it like this. You can't sneak behind enemy lines before the battle starts. Substitutions. Substitutions let teams swap out tired players or shake things up mid-game. Most leagues
I just
now
think of
allow up to
offsides
5
like
subs per
backcourt
team during a
violation.
match. Once a player is subbed off, they can't come back on. Coaches use subs to bring on fresh energy, change formation or strategy, replace injured players, waste a little time when holding on to a lead. You'll see the fourth official hold up a board with the player numbers. One
there
coming off,
limits to
one
subs?
coming on. The crowd usually
I think in preseason is like 5 or 6 subs, but in most games it's like 3 subs limit. Is there a limit in basketball and football?
No,
Subs? No.
Unlimited, right?
unlimited.
I don't think it's
Because different packages, different
people sub in and out
subs.
all the
Yeah,
time.
especially for football.
I think in like in soccer, if you sub somebody out, you can't sub them back in.
Yeah,
They're done for
I
the
think that's
game.
true.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Even in the first half.
You can't sub them back. At least as far as I know, he might explain it, but I think you can't.
You
sub
might
them
be
back in.
right. I'm not sure though.
So that's even more. There's so many tactics to it you got to think about. But let's keep going.
That's big when a fan favorite comes in or a key player is taken off. Match length and added time. A standard football match lasts 90 minutes, split into 2 halves of 45 minutes each. But if you've ever watched a game, you know it doesn't stop exactly at 90. That's because the referee adds a few extra minutes at the end of each half, called added time or stoppage time, to make up for pauses like injuries, substitutions, time wasting, VAR checks. You'll see a board showing how many minutes are added, but it's up to the ref to decide when the final whistle blows. Sometimes they let play go on a bit longer if a team is attacking or a key moment is happening. And if it's a knockout match and the score's still tied after 90, you get extra time, 2 15-minute halves, and if it's still level after that, a penalty shootout decides the winner. Throw-ins. When the ball goes out over the
What y'all think
sideline,
about that?
the long
I'll say the penalty is like one of the most high pressure moments in like sports.
I'm telling you, I can't compare it to anything else.
I say penalty shootouts, not just
100%
penalties, not
penalty
regular.
shoot, yeah.
But that's different though.
For,
'Cause
like,
penalty
the game.
shootouts is like 5-on-5. Like I'll say that's a high pressure moment.
The best example I can give is the World Cup that just happened. Argentina
Yeah,
versus
yeah,
France. You
yeah.
know how crazy that was, bro.
Yeah, I would say that's like one of the most high pressure
High
moments.
scoring
in
game,
sports.
then going into straight penalties.
Anything.
Next is throw-ins.
edges of the pitch, it's brought back into play with a throw-in, and it goes to the team that didn't touch it last. But there are a couple of rules you have to follow when taking one. Both feet must stay on or behind
Obviously,
the
we know
sideline.
that.
You have to throw the ball from behind and over your head. You can't lift a foot or spin the ball like a basketball pass. If you mess it up, the other team gets the throw instead.
I didn't know
you
that.
also
Did you know
can't
that?
score directly
Or you
from
can't
the
spin the
throw-in.
ball?
Someone has to touch
He said
the
you
ball.
can't spin the ball. Like you can't like. do that.
I didn't know that.
And it has to be behind your head first.
Yeah, I knew behind
I've
your
seen
head,
people
but I
do
never.
this, though. I've seen people just like quickly just do it like this.
That's over your head.
No, he's saying behind like this.
I mean, I think they.
I think it's one of those things where
counts.
the ref's not gonna say anything
Yeah.
too much.
I think it still counts.
Cause you know in basketball throwing, it's like you just do this.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
That's why throw-ins are usually just a way to reset and rebuild an attack, unless you're watching a team with a player who can launch it like a rocket. Corner kicks and goal kicks. When the ball goes out over the goal line, the end line of the pitch, but doesn't go in the net, one of two things happens, depending on who touched it last. If the attacking team touched it last, it's a goal kick. If the defending team touched it last, it's a corner kick. Goal kicks are taken from anywhere inside the 6-yard box, the small box near the goal. The goalkeeper or a defender usually kicks it out to restart play. The ball has to leave the penalty area before anyone else can touch it. Corner kicks are taken from the nearest corner flag, and they're a big scoring opportunity. You'll often see attackers crowding the box while one player swings the ball in, aiming for a teammate's head or foot. These moments can change a match when whether it's a booming clearance from a goal kick or a last-minute corner that leads to a dramatic equalizer. The penalty box. The penalty box, also called the 18-yard box, is the large rectangle in front of each goal.
The fields are crazy though.
The action.
I think someone said the football field is the same size like a American football field. Usually they're both 100 yards, I'm guessing.
Yeah, they're both 100 yards. Well, like the end zone, technically, I don't know if you count the end zone for the football field.
Yeah, you do.
So how tiring is it, like running up and down that field all day?
Oh, probably. Oh, I think like that's one thing. Like I'm the person that says football. American football players are the most athletic, like athletes in all of sports.
American
football players are the best athletes in all of sports. If we're talking about any athlete, but
like all around, like strength, all around, yeah.
But the soccer players have way better stamina because they're running back and forth.
Basketball players have pretty good stamina too, though.
Yeah, but like I don't think a basketball court is as big as like a soccer field.
Yeah, but I feel like you're going more up and down with basketball.
Yeah, you might be running up and down more.
Yeah, I see what you're saying because it's like back and forth, like fast break, fast break, fast break.
Yeah, instead of like soccer, you might do if you're an attacker, you might take a break in between.
And if you're a defender, you just stay back. You're not gonna be running every time. That's a fair point. That's actually crazy though. But y'all be seeing those goalkeepers like launch it, like from like their goal.
That's at least like 60 yards.
Because that's why usually people say like for football players, like football teams, they pick soccer players for their kickers.
Yeah.
Because they know how to kick that joint, man. Keep going though.
And drama happens. This area is important for two main reasons. Goalkeepers can use their hands here, and fouls here lead to penalties. That's why defenders have to be extra careful when making tackles in this area. You'll also notice a smaller box inside the penalty area. That's the 6-yard box where goal kicks are taken and where goalkeepers often stay during crosses or corners. Understanding the penalty box helps you see why players fight so hard to get into it, because one move inside this area can completely change a game. The advantage rule.
I didn't know that the goalkeeper has to stay in that 6-yard box. In like corner kicks.
From anywhere.
Nah, he's in goal kicks. I mean corner kicks. He can't move out of the 6-yard box. I didn't know that.
No, I think he also said the goalkeeper can only take goal kicks from the 6-yard box. I thought he could go anywhere in the penalty box for real. That's interesting. What position would y'all want to play?
If I was in soccer?
Yeah. I feel like I could see you being like a defender.
Yeah, I would probably be a defender, cornerback.
I mean, if I could kick well enough, I'd like to be an attacker.
An attacker?
Yeah.
And that's thanks to the advantage rule. If a player gets fouled but their team still keeps control of the ball and has a good chance to keep attacking, the referee can choose to let play continue instead of stopping the game. This is called playing the advantage. It's all about keeping the flow of the match. For example, a player gets tripped but still manages to pass the ball to a teammate who's charging toward goal. The ref won't stop that. They'll wave play on and maybe even go back to give a card later. It rewards teams for staying on their feet, playing through contact, and keeping the momentum going instead of constantly restarting. You'll often see the ref stretch out both arms when this happens. It's their way of saying, I saw the foul, but let's keep the game moving. VAR. VAR stands for Video Assistant Referee, and it's basically
this
football's
changed the whole game. I'm not gonna lie to you. When VAR came,
dog, that don't be blowing me. Someone will get a goal, and then it'll be a VAR, and then I'm just like hoping my bet's gonna pay out, and then this VAR, they're just sitting there watching and watching and watching, and then they switch the goal or be like it's offside or something. I'll be like, damn.
Get close to the mic, bro.
Bro.
So people can hear all the great stuff you have to say, bro.
I know I got great things to say. I always got great things to say.
But imagine this. They was like, VAR wasn't here like a couple years ago. So all like imagine teams getting cheated and you can't do nothing about it. I don't know why it took them so long to even get this. It should have been there.
It's a good point, Bobbleton.
There you have it, everyone. We just reacted to this. Well, what are y'all takeaways?
There's definitely a couple rules that is new to me. It was interesting. It was good to know before the World Cup.
You've been watching soccer for God knows how long. These rules are new to you.
I haven't watched it in a couple years, actually.
No, don't start that line. You lying like I don't know what, because you were watching inside the store and all this other stuff.
I was watching the Clásico.
I think we all watch soccer, but actually like knowing all the rules, like deep. Like I've watched it. But
Do you know all the rules in football? No.
Yeah, like be real.
I don't think you know any rules in any sport.
Good point.
Honestly.
I think the biggest rule, like, call me which one was it? I think the goalkeeper one. I didn't know he could like only stay in the 6-yard box to kick the.
Yeah,
goal kicks.
that was new to me. Yeah, that was probably the newest one for me.
Yeah, I mean, thank y'all for recommending this video. Besides that, let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of this video. Give us other recommendations, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.